Alright guys, so I don't typically do like response videos, but this shit actually, okay, I know this is rage bait probably, but like I can't like I can't let this slip. It's 28 minutes of absolute stupidity and retardation. Like, okay, first of all, no, ADC is the hardest role in the game. It's not the easiest role ever. The fuck are you doing? You're probably some dog shit tank or assassin player or like some fighter player. Like you're definitely a melee character player, and you you're against ADCs because you're dog shit at the game, and the only way you can possibly have a chance of like winning any of your games is by playing a bullshit character like Yone or Yasuo or like some fucking melee character that just has 17 billion dashes and goes in and presses buttons and gets free kills with no fucking skill needed at all. You have absolutely no idea how difficult ADC is. ADC is the hardest role in the game, and everyone who has a brain agrees on this. The only time ADC becomes playable is if your entire team protects you, and especially Ashe. Ashe is the worst ADC because behind Kalista, of course, she's the second worst ADC. Ashe is the worst ADC because 99% of your games are solo queue games where you get dog shit teammates that don't actually protect you. You don't get good supports. You don't get good junglers. Your jungler paths top instead of bot. Your jungler doesn't fucking help. Your support plays a victim character that doesn't actually help, doesn't hit his stuns or his hooks or whatever, and then roams for 5 minutes. Meanwhile, you get zoned off of CS, you get zoned off, and if you try to go in, at least for the XP, a Thresh like hooks you in and you die. Like, motherfucker, you are so unbelievably fucking retarded for this, like, just having the idea of making this video. And not only that, you actually come out and upload this retarded dog shit on YouTube. What is this?
I played Ashe to prove a point to an ADC player.
What point are you proving? That ADC is the easiest role ever? No, it's not. It's a fucking proven fact that ADC is the hardest role in the game, the most skillful role in the game. Like, I don't understand what kind of fucking like mental gymnastics or like low IQ or like drugs you need to be on to come to this kind of conclusion that is not backed or, supported by any fucking evidence or any fucking logic or reality or fact at all. The reality is melee characters are better than ranged characters, especially marksmen, because they have many dashes and self-sufficient tools that enable them to thrive in solo queue. So if you play a character like Master Yi, if you play a character like Rengar, Nocturne, everything, like those characters, their game plan is, and also Talon, their game plan is very, very simple. You farm until you get level 6, and then you use your ult, you auto path bot lane or whatever, you get your ADC fed by ganking their lane, and you just press your ult on someone, and it's always a guaranteed kill. Like, the only time it's not a guaranteed kill is when the other jungler or, the enemy team, you're playing in like a higher elo where people know what they're doing. So it's a very fucking easy way of getting to like plat, diamond, emerald, whatever, without having any skill or talent. You just take those characters and you just press buttons and you win. Even in Challenger, those characters are really fucking broken and easy to use because the game plan is always the same and it's always fucking easy. And you always have ways to escape a bad situation. And you're the predator basically. You're not the victim. You're always the predator. You're always the killer. You're not the guy who gets killed. You're not the victim. ADC, however, ADCs, they need to have perfect positioning, perfect movement, perfect itemization, which is actually impossible, by the way, because you have like a character like Rengar, for example, forces you to buy items like either Zhonya's or Death's Dance or armored boots, plated steel caps, shield bow or Sterak's gauge, and then that makes it so that the enemy ADC can buy Infinity Edge, Bloodthirster, and then they do more damage in team fights. That's the power of assassins. And then you being forced to build those items means that if they play like Rengar and then Mundo, it's like you have nothing, you know? You either build Lord Dominik's or you build for the Rengar. You can't choose both. You don't have enough time to choose both. Because by the time you get to that point where you buy those items, it's already over. Your towers are gone, the objectives are gone, they almost have soul, they have Baron, and they're fed. You're 2 levels down, or you're lower than the other roles. And that's another point. The other point is that top lane is so incredibly fucking easy and broken. Like, you literally just play safe and you're 4 levels ahead of the ADC. I saw this retarded comment on Reddit that said ADC with 3 items can kill Mordekaiser in ult. That is completely fucking false. No, they can't. Because the Mordekaiser is a top laner. Mordekaiser is going to be 3 to 4 levels minimum ahead of the ADC. And they're only going to be equal if the Mord is not doing anything and the ADC is fed. That's the only situation where ADC can even the playing field. And even then, they still have the advantage because they have Flash, they have the Death's Grasp, they have the ult, they have an AP build, and your slow is not enough for you to create a distance. If the enemy is on top of you, they're going to stay on top of you because of movement speed. And they're going to slow you down with some of their abilities, one of their abilities. This is a reality. And this is this just completely, it's autistic. Like, it fills me with hate because it's just wrong. It's just like this shit. I played Ashe to prove a point. No, you don't have any points. You're a dog shit, retarded, brainless, brain-dead retard player with 0 fucking skill or talent, and the only way you get kills is by playing broken characters. If you played Ashe against those characters, in a solo queue environment, you're gonna drop down fucking 3 ranks. You're nothing. Like, you're talking shit when you don't know anything about what the fuck you're talking about. Anyways, yeah, I mean, normally I don't make this kind of video, but this is just, it's reached a boiling point where it's like, there's so much fucking retarded autistic bullshit on the internet. People saying like, oh, Echo is a high skill character. Oh, Sylas is a high skill character. And then they say, oh, mages, marksmen, they're easy. Oh, they're broken. It's the exact opposite of the truth. Assassins and tanks are brain dead and easy and don't take any skill, and marksmen and mages are the ones that actually take skill, that are actually somewhat difficult to play. But with that being said, nothing in this game is difficult to play. It's a fucking MOBA game. You walk around and you press buttons on every character. But the reality is, the effectiveness that assassins and tanks have doing that is much higher than on marksmen, because they always get stat checked. It's always stat check. You attack the enemy, they attack you, you die because they do more damage and you do less damage, and you have less health and they have more health. They have resistances, they have dashes, they have gap closers, they can use Fog of War. There's Umbral Glaive. You don't even need a sweeper to find those wards. And it does more damage. In 2 hits, the ward is down. Excuse me? What is that? Hello? Like, it takes no skill to play these stupid fucking characters, and then this retard comes out saying the exact opposite. I'm really fucking sick and tired of being in this game, in this community, where the players are so fucking mentally retarded and brain dead and say the exact opposite of the truth. It's like they don't have their own brains to like analyze the situation. Like, they don't have eyes. Like, they're not in the same universe as us. They're not in the same the planet as me. It's like, you pick Ashe and you play the game, you do less damage than the ADC, almost losing to the fucking support in terms of damage, and then you get nerfed over and over again by Riot. They nerf the Q and they say, "Oh, Ashe has been doing too much damage as a utility-based ADC." She's an ADC. What do you mean? She's an ADC, she's supposed to do damage. And she doesn't do damage. And you nerf her damage, even though she doesn't do damage. Like, Draven outdamages her. Yunara every ADC outdamages her. She even loses to Kalista. She even loses to Kalista because of the execute on her E. Her Rend. And these fucking absolute scumbag retards, like, holy shit. How fucking retarded do you have to be to have this viewpoint when it's so incredibly far from the truth? All you have to do is open your eyes and see what's happening. These melee characters, they are diving these characters and there's nothing they can do. They just die. Oh my god. No, fuck you guys. Fuck whoever made this video. Aoki, brother, you are retarded. You are dog shit. Fuck you. You're stupid as fuck. Respectfully speaking, of course. And of course, yeah, no, fuck this video. It's completely false. The reality is ADC is the hardest role in the game. Marksman is the hardest class in the game. Followed by Mage. Followed by support. I mean, depends on if the support is good, but the support players are bad, but support is supposed to be a difficult role. But the players, they're kind of dumb. A lot of the players, like, they roam when the wave is not in your favor. They take the CS, or there's so many things, you know, like they don't freeze the wave, and so many situations where you are the better player as the ADC. You are the best player in the lobby, but the team just doesn't play for you. The team just plays all the way in the top lane and in mid lane, and you're just stuck 2v1ing while they're losing a 4 versus 3. And you're defending a tower. I kited 3 people under my tower and got them to half health. You know what my jungler was doing? Taking Rift Scuttler and Grump in top lane instead of pathing bot lane. There was nothing in top lane. He wasn't, like, they always do this. Enemy jungler paths bot, and then our jungler paths top, and then enemy jungler ganks us and kills us. He tries to do like a gank on top lane. It fucking fails. He doesn't get a single kill. And then they say, ADC diff, bot diff. Hello? This is completely your fault. Like, it's just, if the ADC loses, this is a fact, by the way. If the ADC is losing, it's because of his teammates, not because of a skill issue, not because of him. 90% of games, no, I would say 99% of games, the ADC doesn't control anything, doesn't have any agency, doesn't have any sort of like command over the game. It's always if his team decides to play the fucking game or not. That's the only time. But that's the only thing that decides whether or not the ADC gets to play the game. Is if the team fucking allows the ADC to play the game, to support the ADC. They don't. Average players don't do that. They play for mid lane. They play for top lane. They completely ignore bot lane. They're all selfish people. They steal kills that you set up. They let you die. They don't tank shots for you. They don't tank. They just wait in a bush for everyone to die and then they go in. That's the reality of playing marksman. That's the reality of playing bot lane ADC in the bot lane. I'm not talking about, take ranged top laner. Anyone can do that. Anyone can pick a ranged top laner and bully a melee character and then get the XP. Anyone can do that. I'm talking about playing in the bot lane. You have less XP, you have shared gold, and the quest isn't enough for you to to compensate for that. Or maybe it is. I haven't done the math, but it shouldn't be, because you lose XP. So even if you're equal in terms of items, You're 3 levels down, 2 levels down. The mid laner is at a higher level than you, and then they roam. The jungler is at a higher level than you. Top laner is at a higher level than you. The only one who's lower than you or around your level is a support because you've been sharing, and that's not good enough. You want to be able to fight. You can't fight. ADCs can't fight. They just get zoned off. They just get dove, and they have no movement. Flash is on a 5-minute cooldown, and if you flash away, they're going to flash after you. And then they're going to use a dash to close the distance even further. So many stuns, so many like slows, so many things that like the melee characters have so many tools to reach an ADC. On top of that, they have Fog of War. And people don't do, like you say, oh, vision, vision. Shut the fuck up. People don't do vision. You don't get, like, you can't control your teammates to put vision around the map. And you only have 2 wards at a time. At maximum, you have 2 wards at a time as an ADC. Or as anyone. What are you going to do? Waste all your money on control wards that are going to get destroyed by someone using Umbral Glaive? Or they're just going to spot it? What are you going to do? Keep wasting gold when instead you could be buying items? That's not your job is. That's not what your job is. That's the support's job. That's the jungler's job. And if they just use their scanners and their wards properly, they'll never have to use control ward. They'll not have to waste money. But instead, the easy way for these people to like respond to that is like, just vision. Or, just kite. Or, just play safe. Just last hit. CS. Yeah, motherfucker, we're all doing that. We're already doing that. That's not enough. You need your team to support you. It's a team game. You can't 1v5 as an ADC. You can't 1v2 as an ADC. If it's equal, if it's balanced, right? The levels are the same. You're not going to win against anyone. You're not going to win against anyone unless it's specifically a character that completely loses to Ashe. But even in those scenarios, you have flash, you have stuns, you have your ultimate and everything, and you get slowed down, but they don't get slowed down. They get sped up, and they just stay on top of you and hit you with their abilities. They just press their fucking buttons on their keyboard and you die. It takes absolutely no skill. And then people say like, oh, combos, assassins have combos. No, motherfucker. Pressing Q and then pressing E and then pressing R and then W and then auto attacking is not a fucking combo. You're literally just walking towards your enemy or like spacing around your enemy, and then you're flashing, and then you're using whatever ability is appropriate for the situation, and then you're just pressing Alt. That doesn't take any fucking skill at all. Anyone could do that. Anyone could do that. I swear to God, MOBA players are so fucking retarded and stupid. Like, the most retardedly easy shit I've seen in my life, like, for example, in like Rengar gameplay, just like jumping on people and pressing his fucking abilities. I saw Natty Nat doing that. People in the comments are so fucking stupid and delusional. Like, they're like, oh wow, the amount of skill displayed in this clip is insane. Shut the fuck up. What do you mean? Like, if you know about Brawl Stars, right? Edgar is kind of like Rengar. Like, they both jump, but it's more akin to like Warwick with a self-heal. It's not skillful to do that. It's the same thing. It's the same thing as Edgar, by the way. It's the absolute same thing. You just think that it's difficult to press Q and then E and then W and then R. Or just, oh, sorry. I underestimated it. R and then Q and then E and then W. Sorry. The order is different. My bad. So difficult now, isn't it? So incredibly difficult to do that. It's absolutely not. It's so fucking brain dead easy. It's so fucking brain dead easy, man. Anyways, that's it.